Hey guys, Logan here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about the Lay's potato chips, which came out in 1932. And Lay's potato chips, it's the original brand. Lay's original brand. It started out the potatoes. It's what made potato chips popular. It's what brought up other companies like Doritos, Cheetos, Fritos, and all the other chips that just made it popular. And it's all thanks to the Lay's original potato chips. And when we think about potato chips, we usually have them aside as a sandwich, aside at a fancy restaurant, or sometimes we just like to indulge them as a snack. And Lay's potato chips are also the crunchy snack, or are they? You see, my parents today, they went to Hy-Vee, and they got a bag of the Lay's original potato chips. And as you know, chips in general, they're a crunchy snack. But how crunchy are they? You see, chips are known to be the most crunchiest snack of mankind. And I thought that I really want to test this theory. And the reason why I want to do the Lay's brand is because it's the original brand. What gives out the pizzazz. Now, I know what you're thinking. I already made a video about the Totitos chips. However, those are made to make nachos, and although you can make nachos with these, they're original potato chips. Like I said, they started out the chips. So that means if we start out with the original brand, we might get an actual answer, and we might get different results. So, as you know, last time when I did the Tito's chips, I took a bite out of them. I basically crunched them up, and I rated them on a scale of 1 to 10 of how crunchy they are, while also answering some other questions. Now, today, the only question we're going to ask ourselves while I indulge in chips is on a scale of 1 to 10, how crunchy really are these chips? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this bag up, take 2 chips out of the bag, eat them, see how crunchy they are, and hopefully we'll get a good result. So, see you then. Alright, y'all, and I'm back. So, what I did is I opened up the bag of the Lay's original potato chips, and I took 2 potato chips out of the bag. Here are the 2 potato chips. We're looking at them closely here. Now, first thing I want to do before I indulge in the chips and chew them is look at the seasoning. Now, the reason why I want to look at the seasoning is because the seasoning decides the crunch. Depending how much seasoning is on the chip, depends how crunchy the chip is. Now, as you can see, this side is pretty seasoning, and this side is also pretty seasoning. Now, I want to bring up our second chip. This side is pretty seasoning. That side is pretty seasoning. So, remember, today's goal in this video is to find out, number 1, are these chips really crunchy? Do they really have that crunch? And number 2, on a scale of 1 to 10, how crunchy really are the chips? We want to know how crunchy really the chips are. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pick up one of the chips, chew them, rate them on a 1 to 10 on how crunchy they are. And then for the other chip, we're also going to do it, and we're going to see if it has the same crunchiness, more of the crunchiness, or less of the crunchiness. So, yeah, we're going to dig into our first chip here. Here it is. We're looking at it closely here. We're going to chew it. We're going to basically examine the flavors and everything like that. We're basically going to see how crunchy these Lay's potato chips are going to be. So we're going to eat this Lay's potato chips in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so if you heard the audio from my camera, you can see it actually didn't really make a loud crunch. As a matter of fact, in my Tostitos video, the sound of the Tostitos are much louder. They have a louder crunch. However, for the Lay's potato chips, although they are definitely crunchy, I would have to rate the Lay's potato chips a 5 out of 10 for the crunchiness. Yes, they're definitely good. They're definitely delicious. But in my mind, I thought they were going to be the crunchiest snack because they're their original. It's the original brand. But I was completely wrong when I heard there was only a 5 level sound for the crunch. And I only heard a basically 5 out of 10 crunchiness in Lay's potato chips. However, can they redeem themselves? You see, we still have one more chip here. This last chip, whenever we get an extra item from these videos, we do this to make our final observation, to see if it's actually real or not. And that's what we're doing here. We're going to see if it has a redemption. However, there are three sides to this. Number one, is it going to be less crunchy? Number two, is it going to be the same amount of crunch? Or three, is it going to be more crunchy? So, we're going to dig into this chip, and hopefully that'll find of all of our answers. So, we're going to indulge into this chip in a 3, a 2, a 1. Let's go. Alright, so second chip, it has the same rating. It's a 5 out of 10. It doesn't have more of the crunchiness or less of the crunchiness. It's the same rating. So what's our conclusion for today? We've found out that the Lay's original potato chips are surprisingly not the crunchiest snack. And the Tito's that we had in one of my last video are even more crunchier than what I just indulged. So our conclusion is that what we thought was a lie. It's not as crunchy as we thought. And we also found out that the rating for the crunchiness for both chips are a 5 out of 10. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. We're going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed me eating the chips. It was a fun experiment. It's pretty fun to basically figure out the lies and whatnot. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you all have a good day. And bye.